Alrighty, I'm back on Washoe, or actually, Alien Jim says it's pronounced Washoe, but it's spelled shoe, so I don't know how that works. Anyway, we're back on Washoe, and I'm gonna not Washoe, Nevada. I like it. I like the fact that it's not green, that everything green, like it is in Nose, and you wouldn't expect it to be green in a desert area, right? I wouldn't anyway. So I bought a new truck and trailer so I can do some water. Although I've already watered the animals, that's not what it's for. But I can also use it for milk, so it's not just a water truck. I can use it for milk. And did I not sell that plow? Evidently not. Hey, Scorp, I'm green. What do you mean I'm green? What the heck does that mean? It better not be a political statement, because I'm not green. Are you home yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Washoe. Washoe off or Washoe on? The plumbers still aren't quite done yet, but I was kind of watching it throughout the night as the day went by, and it does it in stages. There was, as I'm watching, there was one pipe went on. I backed the game up, so I kind of watched in advance, but throughout the night, that pipe that goes into the cattle area, which is where the tank is at, was not there. At midnight, it wasn't there. So it put this tank in and piped that line in after midnight, and then it got too dark for me to see. And then later on, you'll see the valve. That valve gets moved over and popped on here. And then this pipe here gets popped on over here, and then there's a pipe that gets popped on over here. And it happens in stages. But I stopped and went back. I saved the game at an earlier time just to see what happened. Hey Andy, how you doing? Andy Cleat Demon is in the house. I'm at work on my break. You get a break? After a vacation, they still give you a break? Right, well, I need to go get some water. I think I put a water tank in. If I did. I thought I did. There it is. Knew there was a water tank someplace. I'm waiting for somebody to come on and tell me how this hired worker to feed the animals works, because I can't figure it out how it's supposed to work. I haven't tried real hard, but Andy, how's it going? Man, that takes forever to load. I'm gonna move on. Let's get this grass guy moving. I forgot this is my John Deere farm, isn't it? All right, so I did have a course set up for this. So, Scorpion, how was the flight home? Everything evidently turned out okay because you're at work, but I guess it was uneventful. Alright, he's on the job and ready for action. Let's go around and see what's going on with equipment. Let's see. I need this guy. Yeah, I think you're right. Just sneaks in the dark. Because as I was watching that, I actually recorded it so I could kind of watch it. I sped up time to see what it actually did. And it got dark enough I couldn't see what was going on. And then when it lightened up, all of a sudden those pipes were there. So, yeah, he's pretty sneaky. But I need to get some grass. Because I have no silage. But I do have some grass. Not much, though, do I? Holy smokes. Well, let's take what I've got. 3 hours getting through customs? Oh, jeez. Oh, that's why I don't fly anymore. No flying for me. I think I'm cutting more grass. Right now, this trailer that I've got, it can be taken to the shop and have extensions put on. If it does, it will go from 100,000 to 150,000. I just chose the smaller one to begin with. This is the map where I've got everything either John Deere or it's John Deere green or John Deere yellow. Except I made an exception to the water truck because I made the water truck blue. You know what? Let me check and make sure I didn't already put something in that. Where's 48? Let me grab 48. I left your 45 at home. That's funny right there. But I don't want to go in and make... Oh, look, the water's done. Oh, it's not done over here, though. It's not done on the pigs. It's done on the chickens. Let's see if it's done on the cattle. Nope, not quite done on the cattle. See, there's a pipe over here, though, that's going to go in for a spout. And that valve has to come over and get put on. Those plumbers are slow. I don't know. I don't think this has any counter on it, so let me see if I've already put some grass in here. I can't remember if I did or if I did not. And I did not, so there's no grass. No, wait. I must have put something in because there is silage. All right, there was silage. So I'm going to grab that. There was one load of silage. Now I think silage will go in this storage over here. Or maybe not. Grass, hay, straw, chaff, silage. It says silage goes in there. That's weird. Oh. I hope I didn't just lose that. Let me run around the back and see if it's there. Oh, it's on the side. Never mind. Incompetent people. I don't think they give them very much training. And they don't hire the brightest people in the first place. So, yeah, it's in there. There's silage in there. Cool. Alright. Fine. Dandy. Dandy. Fine. Right, I'm going to leave 48 right here. We'll jump back over to this. Throw a load of this in. Or should I? Should I? Alan, how are you? Ginger Scott's in the house. See how we're doing now on the water. Look, it put the valve on. See, it moved the valve over. And we missed it. All right, let me run around and see what I was doing. I'm doing grass. I was doing water. Alan says he's sleepy. You know what? I am too. I woke up overheated last night. Well, this morning, about shortly after 4 o'clock, and I just was miserable. So I just got up. So I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, and I only had 1 cup of tea, and I am sleepy too. All right, let me see what I'm supposed to do with this. There it is. Hit the I key. Every time it's a little different. I didn't put all my production in. I don't know what's actually on the farm because water 90,000 lime. Okay, so the lime is rising. Uh-oh, I hit the wrong key. What? Where'd my... There it went. Hit my speed boots. Okay, so I know that at Area 51 there's a place I think you can make fuel. So I didn't put a fuel thing in. I did put my mixing stations in. One for pig, one for cattle. And I put the grass dryer in, and I put the fertilizer thing in. I'm debating on whether to put the seed one in or not. I haven't decided yet. Let's grab some more water here. Okay, it looks like the... what was he doing? He's still working. Look how slow this thing fills. Holy smokes. Takes forever. Let's see, I need to get the grass guy off the field so that I can pick it up. Yeah, I kind of like this map with the brown colors, the deserty type colors. It's nice. It's nice. Where's the quicker picker upper? There it is. Oh, you sell it at Area 51. Where do you make it? Is that the BGA, or is there a refinery somewhere? Missed my turn, I think. What did Alan say? Sleepy John Deere Cotton DLC, 23rd July, $5 for a cotton DLC. I think I'll wait till they're modded cotton equipment. For what we paid for the game in the first place, it should have already had decent cotton equipment. That's just my opinion. Because what we did was we paid for Farm Sim 17, only not as good. Alright, I don't have a course for this, so I'm just going to use this course to pick it up. And I'll manually take it where I want it to go. Kick it up to speed here. Alright, what else we got going? I need to check my fields. Didn't I have a seeder out there? Is that still filling? Good Lord, that's slow. Okay, that's the plow. That's the seeder. Ah, I was doing potatoes and I ran out of seeds, so I came over to get them. Let's top off the fertilizer while we're here. TMR and pig food you sell at the livestock market. Well, yeah, you can. I saw that, but you have to actually have some before you can sell it. And I've got enough animals that I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with making enough just to feed the animals, so I probably won't be selling any of it. If you know what I mean. I could be surprised, but I doubt it. I can't remember which field. This map, your fields are spread out quite a ways away from each other, and I get lost. And that coyote is driving me crazy. Hey, Ben, yes I am. I'm live. I am alive. And I'm actually live on the live stream. Alright, I think this is where I ran out of potatoes. So I'm going to have half a field done. I think I ran out. I don't know where I ran out. But it looks like most of the field. What's that spot right there? I must have run out right cheer. How you doing, Ben? Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Let me spread the wings. Spread my wings out. Live and alive. What if nothing happens? They just add up after time, and they don't sell for all that much. Depends on how many chickens you got. But yeah, you can pick them up and sell them. If you look at the map, there's going to be an icon of a chicken with a dollar sign on it. That's where you can sell them. Now, did I have... What field is this? Sounds like a Christmas song. What field is this? That's not going to help me. Put that on. This is field 16. And I don't think I have a course for 16. I do for plowing, but not for seeding. That means that I actually just hired a worker to do this. Let's see. Also, what happens in FS13 with the plows? There are little areas that plows do not get at the edges of the field. Well, you can. I'm not quite sure which map you're playing, though. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? You can correct it. I'm not quite sure what map you're playing. If you're playing an in-game map or if you've got a mod. Good question, though. I just finished mining a bunch in Elite Dangerous this morning, Ben. I'm working on all 3 of my 5 accounts. Trying to make money. Diesel buy point is next to the spinery or spinnery. It's a spinnery, I'm just kidding. Next to the spinnery, across from the shop where the pumps are. Diesel buy point. Well, I don't want to buy diesel, I want to make it. I've been on ED. Yeah, I woke up about 4 o'clock this morning and jumped on Elite Dangerous on Ram Odin, one of my alternative characters, and did quite a bit of mining. One full load, which is about 528 tons. I made about 400 million. Sorry. Pretty cool. It's the game map. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know if you can do anything about that. Plows do not get the edges of the field. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything you can do about that. If you want to, you could probably set your plow to create a field, and very carefully keeping the plow on the edge, just replow it. I can show you. Let me grab my plow here in just a second. Alright, let me grab my plow, go out to a field, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Whoa! I'm hooked on the light. Yeah, I mine with a T9 that has 528 tons capacity. Okay, I'm not going to do this field because I don't want to lose my crop here, but I'll show you. This needs fertilized and weeded. Holy smokes. Hang on. I got to fix that. Okay, if you take your plow, any plow, doesn't matter, and if you open up your HUD, you'll see that there's a category that, in this case, it says the letter Y, that allows you to create fields. If you click on that and run your plow, any place it touches is going to create a new field. Okay, so I don't want to do that. But here's what you'd do. You'd put it on you'd select Allow Create Fields, just like I just did. Line the edge of your plow up with what's being missed and replow it. Okay, so you just line it up with that edge like I'm doing here on the left-hand edge. Just line your plow up and drop the plow and replow it, and it should fix that. It should clean up that edge. All right, I'm going to make sure I turn this thing off because I don't want to accidentally create a new field on my old fields. But that should do it for you. Oh, are you kidding? Don't even think there's an issue. There was no issue. Nobody was upset. We were laughing at you. Well, let's say we were laughing with you. We were laughing with you, but no, gosh, there was no problem. And besides, Immoner and Conrad and half a dozen other guys I know have gotten just as bad, if not worse, than you did. So I wouldn't give it a second thought. Phone's leaking. I hope somebody picks it up. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, I know what it is. It's probably an advertiser and my wife won't pick it up. She lets the machine grab it. I should turn my phone off so I don't have to listen to that. Yeah, don't even give it a second thought. You were fine. Nobody was upset. Yeah, you should come back on. We miss you, buddy. You lost connection. When? On the live stream? Yes, it's all cool. Nobody was upset. We were laughing with you. And if you missed it, you said you lost connection. So if you missed it, I told you that Immoner, Conrad, and a half a dozen guys have been just as bad, if not worse than you were. It happens. Nobody's worried about it. And we miss you on Discord. Jump back in there. All right, I need to find a fertilizer guy. Man, I can almost get this whole field in one swath. That's going to be close. Look how wide that thing is. I'm going to miss it by that much. Actually, that little strip won't even make a difference if I don't fertilize it. All right, who's working? We got Sarah Lynn is working on this. I haven't seen him in so long. Oh, there goes that damn phone again. I didn't have time to mess with it. I buried it under a pillow. All right. Okay. All right, Ben. Let me get this guy. You betcha. Where am I? Oh, I'm at the animals. All right. Get these weeds taken care of here. Long, narrow field, isn't it? So how is everybody else doing on this Wednesday? Let's see if Alien Jim comes back on again today. If he does, I got some questions for him. And Alan was talking about being sleepy earlier. I'm going to have a soup du jour with caffeine in it today, or I'm not going to make it. All right, so this field should be ready to go. Now I got to run up and check on the other fields and see where I was when I left off the other day. All right, let's see. Let me jump out of this. Let's see, I've got grass is done almost. The potatoes are being seeded. Except for I need to fill up on seed again, it looks like. And then what other field did I have? Let's see. All right, I got 10, 16. God, that coyote. I got 11. Let's go check on it. See what I mean? The fields are really spread out. Okay. This looks like it needs plowing, so I'm just... Oh, wow. What was on this? Let's go check on... What did I have on field number 4? Field number 4 is tiny. Cotton, it's harvested, so I need to get over here and plow it too. Although it says, it doesn't say it needs plowing. What's on 5? 5 has got canola that's ready to harvest. So let me get that combine over here. Alien Jim's been abducted. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, finally, this thing's full. Let's feed some animals. Cup of Rosalie. Is that tea? Are you drinking tea? Look, the water's done. And we missed it. And look at the poo. They're pooing up a storm, and I haven't even fed them yet. Is there anybody here that's using the mod that automatically feeds the animals at like 7 in the morning? How in the hell does it work? How do you get started? Because if I look at my animals, they don't have any food at all. Well, except for the pigs, I think I gave them. I'm not sure if I did or not. See, the animals don't have any food. Horses do. Do I have to put food in it to get it started? Jarslaw, how are you? I'm going to feed them some mixed rations here. Taylor's Yorkshire Gold. That sounds like a tea for sure. Let's see how much that actually gave them, because I have a lot of animals. So let's take a look here. Faith, Simba. Does it name the horses? I didn't know that. Look, there's a horse named Milo. Okay, there's the cows. I've got 200 cattle, I think. And I put that mixed rations in, and it barely moved it. Wow. Wow. That's a lot. And let's see, I've got a silo over here with pig food. Let's grab some of that while I'm waiting. Takes forever to fill this thing. We'll let it run. The helper does it all. Okay. All right. Must take a while. All right, we're going to stop this failure. It takes care of it all. That's good to know. Well, in that case, I guess I can make TMR and sell it. Uh-oh, hang on. So they get watered, they get fed, the horses get ridden. That's kind of nice because the animals take a lot of care. Got a magic wand. You know, the live stream I did a couple days ago. What day was it? Monday, I think. Yeah, I did a live stream on Monday on that Reeseville. And I was dinking around with it on YouTube and accidentally deleted it. I was so upset. All right, I'm going to put this in the dryer. Let's see, I put a dryer in, didn't I? Grass dryer, yeah. I'm going to dry this into hay. Just because. Got a magic wand. Right, where did I put my plow? Let's get this thing folded up. I do, Andy. I do. I've got that mod that lets them get exercise automatically. I understand that you can make a lot of money with horses, but I don't think I've ever played a game long enough for the horses to ripen up. Or whatever it is that they do. Ripen up. Okay, plow. Where's my plow hiding? There it is. And let's see, which field did I need to plow? I can't remember. Was it field number 5, I think, that had cotton on it? Cotton Eye Joe. Let's see. I think it was. No, it wasn't. It was field number 4. That little bitty field that had the cotton on it. Alright, I'm just going to hire a worker and see what he can do without me. Ripe horses. Well, somebody wanted me to sell the horses for food the other day. That was funny. I know that some people eat horses. I don't think I'd want to, but... I'm going to continue to make fertilizer here. if I can get by the quicker picker-upper. I think there's a pretty good size hit point here, or trigger point. There we go. All right. What's next? Oh, he's not going to do it. Fine. The French eat horses? Well, they don't have much else to eat. Is it France that doesn't have much... No, they eat everything weird. They eat snails and all kinds of bad things. I think that they don't have a lot of farmland. Is that the deal? You don't slow down in France. They'll eat you. Keep moving so they don't catch you. Takes 10 days for horses, yeah. I understand that you make pretty good money if you wait long enough. All right, that's field's done. That didn't take much. 3 runs up and down and you're done. We've had rain for a couple days. It's kind of been coolish here. Cold and wet and dank and dim. I've noticed that within the last year or two, when you check on the weather, it used to be they'd say, and tomorrow's weather is going to be partly cloudy. And or they would say, tomorrow's weather is going to be partly sunny. I don't know what the distinction is between partly cloudy and partly sunny. But now, what they're saying is, tomorrow's weather, it's going to be 55 and dreary. So I'm waiting for when the forecast is going to be gloomy. All right, let's see. I needed the combine, didn't I? Let's get the combine going. And the combine's the one that needs to go to field number 5. Yep, Scorpion made it home, Alan. He's home from Mexico. And he is at work. 105, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'd never survive that kind of heat without an air conditioner. A big air conditioner. Frog legs is sorts of weird, so it. What? Frog legs a sorts of weird, so it. Andy's haven't been here yet. I haven't seen Andy today. I think Great Britain censors the Scottish people that live there. I think Andy is Scottish, but he lives in Great Britain. Texas, Andy. He's in Texas, where it's really warm in the summertime, when all the trees and leaves are green, and the redbird sings, "I'll be blue. You don't want my love. Some other guy's taking up all your time. You don't have time for me." All right, so this is canola. We can cut this and make some fuel, can't we? Scorpion's melting. I should probably do a course for this field. Probably should have. Start on the other end though. Yeah, too much for me. I like cooler weather because I can put extra clothes on to stay warm. In the summertime, you can only take so many clothes off and it's still warm. You could be sitting there buck-ass naked and it's still too warm. You can't take any more clothes off. All right, so here we go. We're going to harvest field 5. We're going to do course generation. Field 5, 9 meters. I'm going to do, because it's only 9 meters, I'm going to do 2 headlands. And I'm going to go counterclockwise and generate the course. Yeah, we had rain mostly yesterday quite a bit and all day today. And it's died down, but we did have quite a little wind blowing. Because I looked out the window a few minutes ago and the rain was going sideways. All right, here we go. Let's harvest Ot 5, field Ot 5. Now, I don't know if I fixed this combine to go any faster than this. No, I didn't. I did not. So I'll just let it go the way it is. And let's see, we had some other, was there another field that needed working on? What was that field up here? Oh, the potato one. Oh, this is never going to get seeded properly. Doggone it, this is going to be a mess. Alright, so field number 8. What was field number 8? My fields are spread out so far, I forget which ones I even have. Okay, so this one needs liming. This is one of my bigger fields, too. So, let's run back to the farm. And, where's my farm? What did I do with the seeder? Why did I bring the seeder back and just park it here when I needed to fill it up? Hot and muggy, huh? Fill her up with taters. See if I can make it through my building. All right, this potato field is really going to be a mess because there's parts of it that are already ripe, parts of it that haven't even been seeded. That's been seeded, it just hasn't grown yet. Right there. But I don't think this end is, well, now that, oh, I can't tell. What's happening with this? Whoa, don't tip it over. Does this thing lower? What the heck's going on here? Hire worker. Select seed. Select camera. Change cruise control. Fold to John Deere. Is there nothing that... Okay, I can turn it on. Does it lower it? No. Why isn't it lowering it? That's weird. The button that usually lowers it is doing nothing. There it goes. I was on the tractor. That doesn't look like it's seated. Does it? I don't know what to do. Isn't this where I just left off? Alright, hang on, let me look. It says it's growing. Except for not there. Alright. So it is seated. See, doesn't it look different from here to there? Or is it just the weeds that make it look like that? Alright, let me get over to the edge a little bit. Work tool needs to be unloaded. Which one is that? Yeah, I did, Andy. It's just a delay. Brian Gum, what's up? Wait a minute, that's what you said. How you doing? Brian, what's new? Head back to the farm. Turn that HUD off. I don't like that HUD. Alright, you know what? I need to go to that other field that I have. Field number 8. With this, but it's not ready to use this. I think it needs lime. So I'll just kind of leave this thing setting up here. And we'll get the limer. Although I don't know if the limer can climb that hill. This limer gets heavy. And even though the John Deere is pretty powerful, it's kind of struggling with this limer. This spreader. Andy Tom is here. Hey Andy, how are you? Trey Zimmerman, how are you? Is it really already? By golly, you're right. It's there. I need it too. I need the caffeine. I'm so sleepy. I've been up since dark 100. I woke up about 4 o'clock this morning and couldn't sleep. Trey says great. He's doing great. Let's see if I can go this way and not have to climb that big hill. So now I got 2 Andys in the house. I'll have to be careful. I could do like I used to do. Remember in 17 and 15 when I had thing 1 and thing 2? I could have Andy 1 and Andy 2. Whoa! Lost control. Andy 1 and Andy 2. I haven't been down this road before. Yeah, see the John Deere struggling. There's no way I could climb that hill up there. I can barely make it up this road. I might need to replace this John Deere with maybe the Fendt. Now the Fendt is not John Deere green, but it is green. Because why is there villagers up here? That's kind of freaky. They're just wandering through the desert. They rode through the desert on a horse with no name. All right, I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, they must be coming from whatever that is up there, some kind of restaurant. All right, let me see what I can do here. If this, I don't know if this is going to pull this or not. All right, let's see. Okay, so we need the fertilizer one there, and we're going to generate the course. It is field number 8. So for Alan's sake, I have to say it's 08. So, and then we're going to do a headland, and we're going to go clockwise and generate a course. And then let's give it a quick save. Field 08. 08. Lime. Town zombies, man. Town zombies. Welker Farms is getting an update. What are they updating? Is it, do they have bugs in it, or are they adding something to it? Anybody know? I can't say anything about Welker Farms because I didn't download it. I downloaded the first one and hated it. Okay, it's not working. Oh, there it went. Never mind. Alright, it's struggling, isn't it? 08. Alright, hang on. Yeah, Andy, I kept saying ought when I did that, and Alan one day say, why do you keep saying ought? I said to be different. Back in the olden days, back in the 16th, 17th century, that they said ought. It's the year 2008. Oh, did you hear this? The Mountain Dew? I just cracked one open. Oh, cold and refreshing. I didn't put it in a koozie though. So I better do that or it'll get warm by the time I'm done with this live stream. My problem is I get busy playing the game, forget I've got something to sip on. Bug fixing, huh? Well, I think it might make it on this field, so we'll just let it go. And then let's see, what else do I need to do? Oh boy, I need to get my truck, which is full of pig food. Somebody earlier told me I didn't have to do this because the worker will do it. And it sure looks like it because I didn't put anything in that trough. Darn it, I just wasted money on this stuff. Let's see what the animals are doing. Piggies, what are you doing, piggies? Piggies have potatoes and sugar beets and stuff, oh my. They have straw and water. They better have water. I just paid plumbers thousands of dollars to come. Why do pigs need solar panels? Do they have Wi-Fi and stuff in there? Now, wait a minute. I know that it's working because I have... there must be a problem between the mod where they actually feed and the mod that I have that's supposed to clean it up. Because there's stuff on the ground there. I have a mod that's supposed to clean that up. Then there must be a conflict between that mod and the one that actually feeds the little boogers. I shouldn't say they're little, they're huge pigs. Interesting. Alright. Let's see what the chickens have, because I didn't put anything in the chickens. Do the chickens need to eat? They do, don't they? Of course they do. They've got nothing. So I don't know what to say about that. I don't know if chickens are included on the automatic feeding thingamabobberdoodle. And stuff. Water. How'd water get clear out in this area here? What about the horses? Do they have something to eat? Horses have food. Did I give it that? I don't think I gave them food. Interesting. Well, I need to give the chicken something if the automatic feeder guys aren't going to do it. The cleaner one is? What? No, wait a minute. The feeder one is supposed to clean up as well. Maybe there's a conflict. Maybe I need to take one of them out. I'll try that. Next time I get out of the game, I'll try it. I'll take the old mod out and see what the new one does. A beer hat with the straws. Yeah, I tried that before and it almost killed me. Nobody told me that the straws are supposed to go in your mouth and not your nose. Yeah, every time I breathed in, I start choking. Anybody remember which field had the combine on it? The canola field. Yeah, the canola field had the canola on it. Can't think. Mountain Dew, Alan says. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. All right, John Deere, pop your pipe out. Oh, it's going to do that again. I don't know why it does that. All right, let me turn this off. Stop the driver. Put that out. And then I need to go in here someplace. Not there. I think it's over here. Pathfinding is going to go off. I don't know if I need to turn on field business or not. And then that should do it. Let's one thing about it, I have everything John Deere green now, so if I scrape one piece of equipment on the other, you won't be able to see it because they're both green. Okay, drive the course, and we've got good old Dar Smith working. Wow, Dar, you missed a big spot. All right, let that go. What else do we need to be doing? Let's see that. I think that's sugar beets, but they don't. I don't know if they're ready yet. Oh, the weeds look dead. Needs liming. Yes, they are ready. They are ready. Except for this is the potato thing. So I need to go up and get the other header. So it's a slow Wednesday for everybody, I guess, huh? It's hump day. Everybody's working towards the Dar will have to go. Well, she is retired now. You got to cut her a little bit of slack. She's retired. She's just relaxing. Yeah, it's Wednesday's hump day. Everybody's busy today, I guess, doing stuff, and there's not many people on the live stream. That's okay. Maybe I've been live streaming too much lately. This is my 4th live stream in 1 week. That's a lot for me. I think I did when I got home. Let's see, I got home from vacation on Friday. I did a live stream on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then I told you earlier, the one I did on Monday, a couple days ago, I accidentally deleted it from YouTube. So I was so upset. There goes the phone again. Working our way to FarmCom. Does anybody ever go to that? Because, like, I'd have to swim an awful long ways. What is going on? I thought it said it was ready. Remove the tops. Wait a minute. This is a potato one. What happened? I already had the sugar beet one on. You know what that means? That means I already had sugar beets. I didn't have to plant another field, and I did. And nobody was paying attention because you guys didn't yell at me. Better ground fruit equipment. What's wrong with this? This is good stuff. This stuff's pretty good. You haven't used this? I didn't delete the farm. I deleted the live stream that I did. I live streamed for 2 hours. And what happened was I got my new stream deck, that piece of equipment that I was talking about. I got that and I was setting it up. And when I was setting it up, I went in and streamed for a couple minutes just to test it. And I did that 2 to 3 times. Well, then I did the live stream for 2 hours. When I went onto my YouTube page, YouTube was putting all of those things up. Well, I didn't want those little test things up, so I started deleting them, and I accidentally marked the actual live stream for deletion and hit the button before I realized what I was doing. And I was so upset. The Grim, everything, Alan, everything in 17 was better. I do have some different ones though. If you look, I've got for mods. I do have some of the Grims, but not that like there was in 17. I got these here, and then I've got, let's see, in the Beat technology, I have the Holmer, but then I've got this one that I'm using right now. The difference between these are the headers. So if you go to the headers, all right, if we go to Potato Technology, the Homer headers, there's the one for potato. No, that's for the one I'm using right now. What? Where did I put the others? Maybe they were in here. No. Never mind. I don't know where they're at. They may be in here somewhere. But I like this one better. It's wider, for one thing. And it works better. And you can make it different colors, too. Instead of that Homer red. Joe's in the house. Hey, Joe. Yeah, it's not going to take much to harvest this field, I'll tell you what. So what's Joe up to today? Man, the beats get heavy. I slammed the brakes on, nothing happened. Oregon, I don't think Oregon ever had a earthquake. Yeah, it was California. At least if there was an earthquake in Oregon, I didn't feel it. I don't watch the news, so I have no idea. I don't watch TV. I got rid of TV completely years ago. I don't pay any attention. Can't believe anything you see on it anyway. All right, I'm just going to dump this way. It's easier. Now you got me curious. I'm going to have to look up the news and see if there was an earthquake in Oregon. I know there was last week in California, 7.1, but we didn't feel it. We didn't feel it up in Oregon. Maybe in southern Oregon, but not where I live. I live clear up in the northwest. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where it was in California, but yeah, I live clear up by the Washington border, right on the Columbia River, so it's quite a ways up from California. Somebody asked me if we had earthquakes, and we did have an earthquake several years ago, and I was driving to work in the car just listening to music, and when I got to work they asked me if about the earthquake, and I said, what earthquake? They said, you didn't feel the earthquake? And I said, no, I couldn't feel it in the car, so I don't think it was all that severe, but it was if you were standing still, I guess you could feel it, and it was kind of scary. I don't know if anybody's ever actually been in an earthquake of any magnitude, really. It's very disconcerting when everything around you is shaking. It can be quite disturbing. Because you're just not used to the earth shaking, you know what I mean? It's like that old song. I feel the earth move under my feet. Sky tumbling down or something like that. I can't sing, and I don't remember all the words. That's why I make the words up to songs. I can't remember them, and my words are better anyway, most of the time. Some of the words in songs don't make any sense. All right, we're done with that machine. A whole lot of shaking going on. Okay, let's see what needs plowing and what needs liming. And where's my field at? I lost my field. There it is. All right, so this one needs plowing and liming. So let's go find the plow. First of all, let's pick up our canola. Those birds always make me laugh when they come flying out of the ground. What were they doing in the ground in the first place? Why does it keep doing that? It puts the pipe out and then it puts it away. Why does it keep doing that? I hear a helicopter. I miss my helicopter. Let me do that. I don't know if that's going to make any difference, really. We'll just do it manually. Shakin' Stevens, that name sounds familiar. I got her upset with me. Probably not paying enough money. Wages are too low. Let's see, which field was it I was... Oh, I hit a tree. I'm going to do it again, aren't I? Nope, I cleared it. Does the Pope wear a funny hat? I think he does. And he's got a weird little golf cart too, doesn't he? The Pope Mobile. That was the funniest thing I think I ever seen when the Pope came out. That Pope Mobile. If he didn't look funny enough in that crazy hat and those weird pajamas, he had to come out with the Pope Mobile. All right, time to take another sip of soup du jour. While it's still cold. Does a bear, does a beer. Andy painting again. He's an artiste. God, I'm running into everything today. Jeez. Move it, tree. I've been watching some old Western on Amazon, a Western TV show. I think it was one of the first Westerns on television that wasn't made for children. Used to have like Roy Rogers and some of those Hopalong Cassidy and those guys. Those shows were made for children. They were completely silly. There was one called The Life and Times of Wyatt Earp. That was, I think, one of the first Westerns made for TV that wasn't made for children. And it ran for, I think, 6 seasons. I found it on Amazon, and I've been watching it, the old TV shows and stuff, like Perry Mason and stuff like that. Old TV shows were kind of funny. They're funny to watch because life was completely different back then. It was so much simpler. But anyway, let me stop this guy. So I'm watching this, and it must have been their half-hour shows, right? They're black and white, half-hour shows, and they must have had absolutely no budget to make them. But they don't even have music. They have 2 or 3 guys humming and sometimes singing during the show for the music. Not only that, have you ever pretended that you had a trumpet and you do with your lips, you go like that with your lips, pretending you've got a trumpet? They didn't have music. So when the hero is racing his horse down the road to get the bad guys, you can hear these guys in the background going like that, and it's so funny. There's absolutely no music in it. They're just doing stuff with their mouths and stuff. It's just hilarious. And up until partway through the 4th season, then they started having actual real music in the show. It's so funny to listen to, though, because it's so obvious that there's just some guy making a noise like he's got a trumpet. It's just hilarious. Randolph Scott? No, it was Hugh O'Brien that played. Randolph Scott probably played it in movies. I don't think he did TV. Right, Joe got it. Hugh O'Brien. Joe got it. He just passed away a couple years ago, Hugh O'Brien, in his 90s. All right, where are we going now? We got to go back to field, whatever it was, over by the farm. I think it needs lime. And wait a minute, did this need... Okay, it did need plowing. All right, it did not need plowing. Anyway, they're really, really funny. There's another one called Bat Masterson, and Perry Mason was in black and white, old TV show. That one's kind of funny. I started watching some of those too. Those shows were so funny because you watch Perry Mason, and throughout the whole show, you're waiting for this to culminate in court, right? Somebody got killed or somebody did something, and Perry Mason is the lawyer, and it's always somebody that's accused of something and they're innocent, and it's up to Perry Mason to get them off. And instead of defending them, he actually goes out and finds the real murderer, you know. And you never know until the last 2 minutes of the show. And here's the funny part: if you watch those, and I haven't watched that many, but if you watch them, when it gets to the last couple of minutes where he's now going to reveal that this is the actual real killer, and he does it, you know, during the court, right? As soon as he starts, you know, laying it on these guys, they always crack. They crack. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm guilty. I did it. Oh, geez. It's funny that in the last few minutes, it's almost like, okay, the show's almost over. They've got to end it. Now, how are they going to end it? Well, the guy's going to have to confess right there on the stand. That's the only way. And it's just hilarious. I'm going to lime this. I don't know if it needs it or not, but. Yeah, I read something about Hugh O'Brien. It was the first Western on TV for adults, and then about the next year, about 6 or 7 of them came out because, you know, it was all of a sudden very popular. Hugh O'Brien used to practice hundreds of hours doing quick draws because he wanted to look authentic. He wanted to be able to actually do it. And I guess they actually had contests amongst these actors. They would actually have contests where they draw on each other to see who was actually, you know, the fastest. And I guess nobody beat Hugh O'Brien. There was one guy, and I don't remember which actor it was, that wanted to do a contest with Hugh O'Brien to see who was the fastest. The only thing is, he wanted to use live ammo. And Hugh O'Brien said, hell no, what are you, crazy? Alrighty, now I gotta check. I've got other fields that. There's one up here. I don't know what it needs. Let's see. It needs plowing. All right, I gotta go find my plow again that I think I just put away. See if I can get caught on the lamppost again. See if I can wind my way through these trees and get to that field without finding a road. I'm surely going to get stuck, aren't I? Nope, I'm going to make it. Okay. What field is this? 11? Generate course. Field 11. 24 meters. One of those, we're going to go clockwise. Generate the course. Field 11, plow. I don't have access to the land. They need to change that. Obviously, I have access because I'm driving over it. It's not that I don't have access. I don't own it. You do not. They should pay. You do not own this land. Zoki, do you speak English? No, I speak American. You speak French? So Zoki is French. I do speak English. I don't speak French. Ghost is in the house. Hey, Ghost Rider. Anybody speak French? How you doing, Bill? Bill speaks Swedish. Wow, this course is kind of messed up. He's not even getting close to being on the edge of the field. What's going on? Gravity must be pulling him down. Oui, oui? Is that French? Oui, oui. Joe left the back door open and everybody's squeezing in. Well, this course is messed up. Look at this. What's he doing? He guess guy drives like I do. Who is driving anyway? Who's doing this? Let's see. Troy M is driving this. He drives as bad as I do. Bill's talking about himself again. All right, Zuki's going crazy there. Because I don't think that's French anymore. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this course. It's not lining up to anything, though. Is that plow that heavy that it's just kind of sliding down the hill, or what? What time is it anyway? 1:41. When do you get off work, Scorpion? I'm really going to have to clean this field up. This thing's really going everywhere, isn't it? Somebody needs to be unloaded. Who's that? Oh, guess who? Ghost Rider. Yeah, okay, okay. I stepped into that one, didn't I? It did it again. Wait a minute. I thought I set that to have it stop when it was emptying. Lane offset. Stop during unloading. I did have it activated. Well, that ain't right. Okay. What field is that? Oh, it's a cornfield, and it's not mine, is it? Hey, it belongs to Gary Turner, whoever that is. All right. I got to... My fields are everywhere. I got to figure out... Okay, so this one's ready to be planted. And I think I left the cedar up here in preparation for that. In preparation H for that. Okay, I just have to decide what I want to plant. Let's see. Not potatoes, I know. Let's do cotton, wheat, barley, canola, soybeans, sunflowers. I don't think I have any sunflowers. Corn. Let me see what I've actually got. That'll make a difference is what I should probably... Okay, I don't have any wheat. I don't have any... Oh. Is it not showing up because I don't have it? Now, I've got corn. I'll bet it's because I'm using... what do you call it? I'm going to do some wheat just for fun. I'm using Maurice. Okay, here we go. Let's just do this. This is field 8. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. Go up to 8, not 9. 27 meters. I'm going to do... It's a big field. I'm going to do 2 headlands. And we're going to be going clockwise. On the Muppets. Swedish Chef on the Muppets. I like that. He's one of my favorite characters. Alright, this is field 8. Whoa! Who is typing here? Field 8. Seed. Yeah, I think my favorite characters are those 2 old mans in the gallery. But I do like the Swedish Chef, and I like Beaker. Beaker makes me laugh. Plus, he's into science. Science is good. Scorpion thinks Bill looks like the Swedish Chef. That's funny. Bill looks like a puppet. Gonzo was your favorite? I like Gonzo too, I guess. I didn't like Big Bird. Big Bird was like freaky weird. Big Bird reminded me of What's that purple dinosaur? Barney. Cookie Monster. Double Lot 7, James Bond. It did it again! Why is it doing that? I have to blame Courseplay. Well, I would blame Courseplay, except for it does it when you just hire a worker, too. Because I've had that trouble on other farms that I'm not using Courseplay on. And when I hire workers, too, on some farms, the worker will get to the end of the field and just stop and shut the engine down. It won't come back. Animal, wasn't he the one that played the drums or something? One of the musician guys? Animal was the drum player, I think. I could be wrong. I never watched Muppets much. I used to work with a girl that reminded me of Miss Piggy. Acted just like her. Uh-oh. Something happened to the plow. I think he's done. And oh my goodness, he's done. And I don't think he did a really good job. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I got some cleanup to do. Cleanup on aisle 6. Some little kid shat his pants on aisle 6. We gotta clean it up. I don't know why it wasn't getting the edge. Crazy. You got to do the whole outside edge for some reason. I like this map though. I like that it's different colors. Like it's, if you were to say, where's this map at? You say Nevada. You say, well, it kind of looks like it would be, doesn't it? Man, I don't know what happened to this course. He did not do a good job. So far, the big John Deere here, the articulated John, has done a pretty good job. I'm surprised. It's not as powerful by any means compared to the big Bud that I have. But I can't use the big Bud for every map. I just need a variety. And this one does good enough. I mean, look, it's pulling that hill okay. And it's struggling a little bit like you would assume that it might. You know, pulling a piece of equipment that big and heavy. Especially up a hill. Yeah, he did a good job. I'm surprised we haven't seen him today. I was shocked to see him the other day because for some reason when I downloaded the map I didn't even look to see who the author was. I had no idea it was one of Jim's. You talking to me? Yeah. You know, the thing of it is, I played Sussex Farms. I don't need it on 19. I've already played it on 17. I want these guys to make new maps instead of remaking the same map for every version of the game. But no, if you're asking me if I didn't even know any of them were out. I haven't been on the internet today. My John Deere getting doity. So anyway, yeah, you know, I feel bad when I say stuff like that because I don't. It doesn't mean that I didn't like Sussex, the map. It doesn't mean that. It just means I've already done it. Make a new one. This is a complaint I have with Giant. They keep making the same game every year. It's just nothing new, nothing different. You know, do something different. I mean, I like it. I like what they're doing. That's not the point. But give us something new along with it. Something a little bit different. And have the same good game that you're putting out, but make a decent map. Give us, you know, some production. Do something new. All right, what was I doing here? Why did it stop anyway? I thought I had a course here. I did have a course. What happened? Okay. Oh, it ran out of fertilizer. That's what's wrong. All right. Gotta go back to the farm. So some of them can, what? Do you know if Farmer Dynasty has any new updates? Justin Gould. I do not. I haven't logged into Farmer's Dynasty for about a week or two. Because I was on vacation for one thing. So no, I don't know if it does or not. They've been having regular updates on it since I played. Somebody came on today and sent me a comment and said, please, please, please play Farmer's Dynasty again. But the problem was I'd done everything pretty much that I could do in it, outside of keep playing until I owned everything. So there wasn't anything new to do for me. Oh, you finished the series? Yeah, if you're talking about from when I quit playing, yes, they've done tons and tons of additions to that game. Mostly making the graphics better, and they've changed the dialogue that the characters say. Because if you listen to the dialogue, it was pretty silly. They didn't say much. They said the same things over and over. They've changed the dialogue. They've got a lot better voice acting on it. So yes, there's been lots of changes to it since I finished playing it. I had fun with it. Some people didn't care. All right, Scorpion. I'll probably be done by the time you get home. I had fun playing it. I think because it forced me to actually play the game. There's not a lot of mods or things like that for it. Or there wasn't when I played. So you pretty much had to do everything yourself. And it forced me to do that. And that's fine. I know I had a couple people that didn't care much for the game when I was recording it. But that's okay. They didn't have to watch it. And, you know, I play all kinds of different games. I play them because I like them. You know, I'm not like some of these YouTubers that, well, geez, if I can't get 1,000 likes on this video or said they won't play it anymore. I play the games because they're games I enjoy playing. And if I get 5 people watching them, that's fine with me. I mean, look at Red Dead Redemption. That game, now I'd play that game anyway because it's my favorite game of all time up to this point. But I have to say I didn't have a lot of people watching it. You know, I've got 84 episodes up there. Some of them haven't been seen yet. And I've only had 25, 30 people watching that. Other YouTubers would say, gosh, I'm not making a video if that's all the people that are watching it. I'm playing it because I'm having fun. Yeah, I don't like the logging either. Whoa, what did I just hit? I was reading comments and smacked into that light post. I didn't know there was light posts up here. I have to drive up here at night. I lost my field again. I agree, Justin. I couldn't get into the online at all, especially when I found out it was pay to win. Completely pay to win. All right, hang on. I need to put my little eye on, see where I'm at here. Okay. All right. Let's, gosh. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. But it isn't here, I don't think. Yeah, with the online, supposedly you could pay to get the best gun in the game and the best everything in the game, and if you went up against somebody, you could just kick their butt. Well, that's pay to win completely. All right, I don't know what's going on here. Where's he going? Where are you going? Oh no. That's not good. Oh, there were 2 headlands. Is that what it was? There were 2 headlands. Let's go up to this one and see what he'll do. I'm gonna mess this field up too, aren't I? That whistling bird's driving me nuts too. Football Manager is that the name of the game? Football Manager. Man, there's a lot of sports games out there. I play racing games most of the time, but racing game. The only racing game I play is The Crew. I was playing that for a while. All right, he's stopped. I don't know what's going on. What happened? Does he think he's done? Done, dun, dun, dun. Okay, I don't know what to do. All right, let's just, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to go do it manually a little bit here and see what happens. Because, see, it should be taking off from right here. Man, it's sure going through the fertilizer. What the heck's that all about? Forza, is that the game Is that the game that is like Windows, Microsoft, Forza? Is that a Microsoft game? Is that the one where everything looks pretty dang realistic as far as graphically? Oh, shoot. I need to turn that off. What I was trying to turn off. Uh-oh. I stopped dropping stuff. Oh, Forza is soccer? What? Oh, I thought Forza was a racing game. Well, I thought it was cars. Dirt Rally 2, I've seen that one too, but I don't have it. Wait a minute. I think I do have Dirt. I've just never played it. I think I've got Dirt. I've just never, ever played it. I've got hundreds of games from Steam that I've never even loaded on my computer. Hundreds of them. Because I keep buying games I think I'm going to play someday. And they're on sale. I get them on sale. And I've never actually played them. Alright. Got this one done. Where's the next field? I'm going to take the road down because I keep going over that hill and it's pretty rough up there. I'm going to take this road down here. Football Manager is soccer. I kind of figured since it was you guys talking that football was soccer. Soccer to us. We have to call it soccer because we call that other game football, which is kind of silly because there's no feet involved in it. There's only two kickers, you know, the guy that kicks the ball in the first place and the guy that kicks the goal. Football is a passing and running game. It's not a kicking game like soccer is. Project Cars, I have that one too. I forgot about Project Cars. I don't play it. I've never played Project Cars, but I own it. I have Dirt and never played it, and I have the Crew that I have played. The YouTube artist formerly known as Big Hoss and I used to play the Crew together all the time. Alright, I'm out of fertilizer again. Yep. But you know what? I'm actually out of time too. I need to end these streams. I got to work on some videos this afternoon for the rest of the week. So I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you guys had fun. I want to thank you all for stopping by. And let's see, the next stream. Let's see, I've got today's Wednesday. I've got 2 Saxony videos done for tomorrow and Friday. So it's probably going to be Saturday before I do another live stream. Unless I decide, as I said before, if I get bored and there's nothing else to do, I might jump on and live stream just for fun. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and keep me company. I appreciate it. Hope you had fun. And I hope to see you in the next one. Good night, everybody.